Welcome back, beautiful angels. I know my hair is not doing what it wants me to do today, but welcome back. This video is going to be on some split-dyed hairstyles. The colors I know aren't so vibrant as they were in the beginning when I first got it done, but it also faded drastically because yesterday I had a shower with no Matrix Total Results shampoo, and yeah, so I used my regular shampoo, which is the Moroccan oil smoothing shampoo, so that one's really good. Also, yes, they are expensive, but they're totally worth it. The shampoos and conditioners I've had for months and months on end, and they're still like, I'm just finishing them now. Also, about Total Results Matrix shampoo and conditioner, that one is a really good shampoo and conditioner if you guys have semi hair. If you dyed your hair with like a semi-permanent dye and you don't want it to fade right away, that is a really good shampoo and conditioner bundle for keeping your hair nice and bright. My hair has lasted a month already just by the Total Results, and I could say my hair does not keep semi dyes in very well at all. So I totally recommend it if you are looking for something to keep your semi-permanent hair long lasting. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So for the first hairstyle, it's gonna be my favorite hairstyle that I usually do. I've been doing this for a couple years now, maybe a year or two. It's the half bun, half down look. So what I like to do is I like to take my hair here. Also, I do have a mirror in front of me, so if you guys are wondering why I'm looking at or up, that is because I have a mirror. So I just take it around the crown area all the way around to the front, and sometimes if there's like some hairs at the back because I want it to sit more at the back, then I'll do it, but in this case it's worked out perfectly, so I won't need to pick up any extra hair. And I just go through once. I'm also using a scrunchie at the moment, but you can use anything. So yeah, and then you'll see the color split right up here, so you could just kind of like even it out, and then you will pull, tighten a little, and you will have this half bun, half down kind of look. It's been my favorite for a long time. I'm actually loving it more with the semi or like the half split hair, but that's for the first hairstyle. For the second hairstyle, it's going to be a similar hairstyle as the previous one. So it's going to be half bun, half down, opposite side colors. So basically I'm gonna grab, you can do this with two hands or one. I usually do it with one because measure of one hand is about the amount that I usually go for anyways. And I'll just take down some hair and I'll split the colors where they belong. About, can never get it perfect. And I will have one, I'll hold it like right about here, and I will, sorry, I have some of the green on the other side, okay. And I'll just cross over. If you can figure out what's the best way for you to do this, but I will cross over, basically start and hold the hair about here, and you'll see how we have opposite sided colors, and I'll just hold with the other hand and we'll just do the same thing, pull and bun it right here. If you guys have some difficulty, I honestly just suggest figuring out a way for you to do this for yourself a little easier, because my hair is thicker and my hair is a little easier to work with the colors. See, there's like a little bit of green there, but that's okay. So everyone's hair is going to work differently for them, so I just suggest figuring out what works best for you. For me, it's pretty easy. I know I literally did it in 2 seconds, but I swear once you get the hang of it, you will totally understand it. And this is how we get the opposite sided colors. Green on this side, pink on this side when there's pink here, and green here. So I think this is really cute if you're looking for that like funky kind of look for the day, or like something creative. This one totally rocks it, and it's very simple, very easy, and it looks super cute. Okay, so for the third hairstyle, we are going to do something similar to the half up, half down look, but this is not the bun version. This is just a ponytail. So we're just gonna grab around here. I'm so sorry. I'm hearing like weird sounds today. I think it's from the wind outside, but I'm not used to it. So we're just gonna grab the same amount of hair. I prefer to grab it from here. Some of you might grab it from the ears back, but for me, I'll show you what it looks like if I do it with the ears back. Because I got thick hair, I will have barely any hair at the bottom, and my ears just look huge, and I prefer it to grab it up here because it looks normal. It took me a while to figure that out, but honestly, it's made a difference in my lifetime that I've been doing it up here. If you feel comfortable doing it down by your ears, you can totally do that. This is just what I prefer. Remember, what I prefer is not what you may prefer, so please keep that in mind. So we're just going to even out all the clumps because we have some clumps. Some of you might have clumps too. We can all relate. So, and then we're going to ponytail it. I'm using this small little band. I prefer the white ones because I only have white and I get mine from the dollar store, but if you can have black ones if you prefer a specific color, go for it. I just prefer this, and might need a third tie. Sometimes might need a second or third for me, but it's kind of, and then I'll just find where the colors belong, pull, and they will naturally go here. I don't really wear my hair a lot like this. I don't know, maybe I just don't like love it all the time. I have worn my hair like this a bit, but as you can tell, I got so much volume at the top that it just like, you know, it's a little different, but I do like it. I just don't really go for this all the time. I have sometimes, but sometimes I get these little bumps at the top, so I don't really, it's kind of difficult. But yes, let's move on. Alright, so for the fourth hairstyle, it's going to be similar to the opposite sided colors, but this is in a ponytail version. I just want to give you guys some options. So yeah, no. So we're going to start by grabbing the hair, the same part that we've grabbed it like this whole time. And we are going, sorry, I just find it better when I push my hair back so I can focus more. Then we're going to split the colors. And I do it the same way that I've always done it. But that is just me. We're going to cross again, just like this, and then put the hair like over basically where we've done it the first amount of time, and we're just going to tie it in a ponytail. This sometimes works for me. Alright, and see, the colors are kind of matching up to there, but I'll just grab them oppositely and pull. And that way, the colors just sit at the opposite side and they stay there. Sometimes the colors might want to go to different sides, but I mean, that's why I prefer the bun way when doing this, because I just find it a little easier. But yeah, this is what it looks like. See how it's a little uneven at the back? That's why I don't prefer this. I do prefer the bun a lot better than the ponytail, but that's totally up to you. You could also tease. I don't have a teaser on me right now, but if you want to tease just to make it a little more voluminous at the top, and that's totally up to you, because this one's sitting a bit higher than the opposite side. So if you want to tease, tease. If you don't want to do this hairstyle, don't do it. But if you love it and it works for you, great, that's awesome. Alright, so for the next hairstyle, we're gonna do a half bun, half down kind of look. So we're still gonna grab from the same spot we've always grabbed and move hair down, brush, back. I'm so specific with everything, honestly. You don't have to move your hair back, but if it makes it easier for you, just do it, but you don't have to. Alright, so we're gonna grab and we're gonna start twisting the hair. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I have to redo it. It has specific things that I don't like. And I prefer a scrunchie. For my hair, it just works so much better. And every time I do this, alright, we'll see. It kind of looks almost like a freaking thing on the head, but I mean, it's still cute. You could also take some bobby pins and just bobbin pin it in the middle to make it look better, but this is so cute. And besides the whole mess up, you could totally bobby pin it around, make it work for you. But I love this. I love the color contrast on the top. Alright, so for this next hairstyle, it's going to be the classic TikTok hairstyle that a lot of girls have been doing with split dye. I just personally don't wear my hair like this a lot, but if you can and you love it, you can totally rock it. Go for it. So I'm just going to take a piece of hair at the front, preferably one that's not huge in size. I think that one's maybe like smaller. Alright, so about that size, and I'm going to leave that right there. It's not too, you know, it's just a nice little piece. I don't know, my hair gets really frizzy, so for this reason I can't pull off something as great, but maybe we'll just make it a little thicker. Alright, and basically, I know my hair is not color great, so I mean, I've had it for a month, so I mean, and we're just gonna grab basically a triangle. It's not necessarily one, but it kind of is, and it's about this size right here. And I might even grab some more hair at the over here, because it will look better if, you know, we grab a bit. We got this going on, and totally, like, if it's weird at the back, because my hair gets like pieces at the back, you can totally see, like, you know, it's so obvious, it'll look weird. I think a lot of people with medium to thick hair can relate. And since I don't got another white elastic, I'm using almost like a nude elastic band, and I'm just going to tie it. And you can kind of see where it sits. And we are just going to tie this into about 3, maybe 4. Alright, now we'll do 3. Alright, so there's 1. See, like with curly hair, it doesn't look super fantastic, so it looks a little, you know. But I'm only doing this if you guys want to, because, you know, it kind of, it may work, it tends to work better if your hair is straight. And I would totally rock this when my hair is straight, because my hair, like, is very, it looks very compatible when it's straight. But yeah, so we're basically gonna grab about a similar strand to the last one, maybe a little thinner. Alright, this one's perfect. This one, it matches the other side. I'm gonna grab it about the same. Usually I do it around the ear, like I end it at the ear, because it just works better that way. Pull it back, and I'll usually grab a bit more of the sections to make, you're gonna want it to also sit at the same spot that you have the other side. So also, you can bobby pin anything, so if you want to bobby pin something, go for it, do it. If it looks better to you, then that works. Alright, we look pretty even, so I'm going to take my other elastic band and I'm going to tie it and do it 3 times. It might be better with 4, but the 3 works. And I'll just tighten this side if it looks a little uneven. And honestly, if you totally love this, let me know. Are even and every way. I'll probably try this out more like on straight hair, because my curly hair just looks like I have like 2 little horns here. But I mean, everyone's different. You can also let them sit a little lower if you want. I don't know, but this is the TikTok split dye hair, you know, regular look. But yeah, I personally don't love it with like curly hair, but if you got straight hair or you straighten your hair, not all the time, and if you do, use a heat protector for your correct heat. If you want me to talk more about that, you want to know more about that, I can totally let you know. I'm not a hairstylist by any means, but I know a lot of things about hair and my hair. Yeah, if you already have blonde hair and you know, you want to know more about hair, I can totally let you know. But this is it for the hairstyle, so hope you have a wonderful day.